long time no talk. So I think the last time I was on here was in July, and that was for my flat iron number 8. So this video is basically going to be a how not to grow your natural hair video, as well as a natural hair update. So anyways, so after that 8th flat iron, I kept my hair flat iron for 2 weeks. But guys, out of pure laziness and being busy with work, I did not follow the proper steps, okay, of caring for my hair. To revert my hair, all I did literally was wet my hair. Then I sprayed in some leave-in conditioner and I threw it in a ponytail. And I got this bright idea, because my hair was so manageable, that I'm just going to start doing these wash and goes. So every day I would wet my hair in the shower, then I would towel dry it, spray it with leave-in conditioner, throw it back into a ponytail. And I did that for about a week and a half straight. And I thought, this is amazing. And it was amazing up until the point that I decided to stop, because there was a day that I just really did not feel like wetting my hair. I just didn't feel like it. And so that next day, my hair was so dry. It was so matted and tangled. I was like, oh my gosh. So as a result, I felt like I had really thinned my hair out. So I was like, okay. So I decided to flat iron my hair again. So that would have been flat iron number 9, so I could trim out the damage. So I didn't have to trim as much as I thought I would have to, but as a result of kind of searching and destroying, I felt like I had thinned my hair out even more. So then what I decided to do, because I usually wear wigs, but I do not have a new wig right now. The only wig that I have was a wig that I purchased by mistake, which is one of those U-part wigs, which I said I was going to try, but I don't know. So I have a U-part wig that I purchased by accident underneath this cabinet right here, actually, but I don't have any new good wigs. The wigs that I have right now are done, okay? So I was like, well, I want to thicken the back of my hair back up. So what I decided to do is I essentially kept the front part out, and I took the back, because that's where most of the thinning had occurred in my opinion, and I put in some ghetto flat twists. I put 8 ghetto flat twists in, and I used my Do Grow every day back there and up here to try to thicken up my hair. And so I kept it like that for about a week and a half or so, and then I decided to flat iron my hair yesterday. So this is flat iron number 10. So yeah, the update really is, I do feel like there was some thinning to my hair, but not nearly as bad as I thought. My hair does seem like it has grown a little bit, despite the trimming, especially this bottom layer. And then y'all know that my top layer and my bottom layer were super far apart. They're starting to kind of grow into one another. It's not as distinct as a difference, even though there is still, you know, some difference. It's not as graduated, I guess. But overall, I mean, I'm still happy with my hair. I think for flat iron number 11, if not 11, number 12, I think I will finally have my flat iron regimen down, because I told you guys a couple of videos ago towards the beginning of the year that one of the things I wanted to establish for this year was a consistent flat iron regimen, and I wanted to share the products. Well, I found an amazing shampoo and conditioner, and then I just found a really good heat protectant and leave-in conditioner combination, but I had messed up after, oh, that's another thing. New thing I started doing, which I said I wasn't going to do, is I started blow drying my hair, but we'll talk about that in a second. So then after I blow dry my hair, the heat protectant that I decided to add after that is what kind of messed up the process, because the heat protectant is a little bit wet, so it caused my hair to revert back up. That completely defeats the purpose, right, of blow drying your hair. But I wasn't going to blow dry my hair again, so I just went with it. But I still got pretty good results despite the really good flat iron that I got kind of going to waste. But if y'all just want a quick look, I don't know what the back looks like right now because it's towards the end of the day, but here you go. So anyway, yeah. So let's talk about the blow drying real quick. Why did I start blow drying my hair? Time. As some of you guys know, I would split my flat iron routine into 2 days. The first day primarily just for washing, conditioning, doing my protein treatment, all that stuff, setting my hair, air drying overnight, and then the next day I would go ahead and flat iron my hair. Well, I don't always have 2 days to do my hair. Sometimes I just have 1 day that I have to get my hair done and move on with life. So that's what kind of triggered the blow drying, but I try to do it as gently as possible, so I don't use any comb attachments or anything like that. The first thing that I do is I blow dry my hair on a cool setting. So my blow dryer, I'll show you real quick because it's right here, has a cold setting, and I put it on low, and I just go through and get some of the excess moisture out after I've towel dried my hair and let it sit for a little bit. I'll go through it on the cold setting, section by section, you know, and then I'll turn it onto the warm, which is right here, and then the low, and then I'll go until I get my hair as dry as possible. Then I'll put it back on the cold on high, and then I'll go through like that. And I feel like that's the most gentle way that I can blow dry my hair, but it's been great as far as being able to get my hair done in 1 day. It's still a very long, drawn out day, but 1 day. The other thing is my Remington, my purple Remington. I think old girl clonked out on me, and I've had this flat iron for about a year now, which doesn't seem like a long time, but these flat irons have the 1 hour shut off, and it takes me multiple hours to flat iron my hair. So she runs for an hour, she shuts off, I have to turn her back on, so the usage that I've gotten out of this has actually been a lot, probably compared to the average consumer that uses this flat iron. Because I noticed on flat iron number 9 that like halfway through, it was like the iron was just not that hot anymore. And I was like, huh. So then I went to my other Remington, which that one's actually put up, but it's the white one, white and blue one. It's like white and then has blue plates. And then I went to that one, and then I tried to switch back to this one to see maybe it just needed a break, but I think old girl is done. So yeah, I do plan on replacing her for Christmas. I like my other one too, but you know, sometimes we buy things we don't need. And so for Christmas, I have my eye on another flat iron. So I'm going to lay her to rest, but this was an awesome flat iron. I feel like this is a very good beginner's flat iron, and so is the other Remington, but I really did like her. But I want to try a new flat iron, and when I get it, I will share with you guys what it is, as well as the results I get from it. Okay, so when I first started my hair journey, I shared that I was taking the hair, skin, nails, and sometime throughout my journey, I ended up falling off and not really taking it, and then I started up again, most recently after that whole wash and go experimentation episode. So now I'm pretty much done with this bottle. I think there's a couple left in here, and it doesn't expire until next year in May. But I was like, you know what, I think I want to try a different vitamin. And so I decided that I wanted to go with the gummies so I could be a little bit more consistent. but the gummies in this brand really don't have that many ingredients, that many vitamins working in your favor, and I talked about that in another video. So I decided to start using the Vitafusion Gorgeous Hair, Skin, and Nails, and it has quite a few ingredients, some of them being vitamin A, C, D, E, niacin, vitamin B6, folic acid, vitamin B12, biotin, pantothenic acid, iodine, zinc. And so I've been taking this for a couple of days now, and the flavor is really good. And you take 3 of these actually per serving. But so far so good. Are they working or not? I don't know, but this is the new supplement that I've started taking, and I decided to go with the gummy version so I can be a little bit more consistent as I try to continue growing out my hair. Let me see if there's anything else I wanted to update you guys on. Oh, I do remember that I had told you guys in another update video that I wanted to get more consistent as far as how often I'm flat ironing my hair. I was talking about, flat ironing my hair and then keeping it flat ironed for 2 weeks, protective styling for 2 weeks, and then flat ironing again. And I'm still considering doing that, though I have not done that thus far. I kind of just is whenever I feel like doing it. And so I'm going to try to keep my hair straight like this for 2 weeks, and then let me see where that puts us on the calendar. Yeah, for 2 weeks, and then I think I'm going to do just basic protective styling, and then I'm actually going to get my mom to install those braids, the Fulani braids, just a very simple rendition of it. And then I'm going to Dallas for kind of like a weekend vacation that following weekend. And so I'll probably keep it in that style for as long as it looks nice and neat, maybe 2 to 3 weeks, and then I'll be flat ironing my hair again. So probably sometime towards the end of October or the beginning of November is when I plan on flat ironing my hair again. I do want to get another wig, I just don't know when it's going to be. So anyways, if you have any questions, let me know down below, and until next time, bye guys.